Hey everybody, thanks for joining us here at Project Riverside. I am Steve, your host. And this week I wanted to talk about Thanksgiving. Some traditions that we have for the past, 20 plus years now. We've been going to my sister-in-law and brother-in-law's house. Started over at their townhouse, and now they moved to the house they're in now. We continue to go there. This year's going to be a little bit different for us. We lost both my mother in this year. We lost my mother-in-law this year. And so my wife and I are both struggling a little bit, but it's amazing that we have each other that we can lean on, keep each other accountable. I'm so grateful that God is in our lives. I can't imagine doing this thing called life without the support of my wife, who keeps me grounded, keeps me moving forward towards God, keeps pushing me, helping me, however you want to put it, guiding me, encouraging me in my faith. I know some other men out there whose wives or their spouses are not so supportive. I have a buddy of mine who's, unfortunately, his wife is not a believer, but he has become a believer. He's a follower of Jesus. And I can't imagine what it would be like if I didn't have the support, especially at this time, with both our mothers passing away. But I'm still looking forward to Thanksgiving. It's a fun time of year. It's a fun day. We're into football. The high school I went to has, for the better part of 100 and some odd years, I want to say they're probably 105, 110 total years they have been playing the neighboring school district Thanksgiving morning. Other than the playoffs or wartime or anything of that nature, they play each other every morning, 10 a.m. Schools get together. It's actually a fairly close neighborhood. Some of the kids from the local competing school actually hang out together, and they play some of the same sports together outside of football, outside of school, I should say. So it's a fun time, and it's also used to be a big reunion day. Kids go away to college, they come back. The reunions happen around that time, 5, 10, 20, 40-year reunions typically happen around now because people are coming back for Thanksgiving to family. And it's a fun time. Now, I married my high school sweetheart. We went to high school together. She graduated a year after I did. So we know a lot of the same people, which is amazing. It's a lot of fun. We basically grew up together. So I'm so thankful for my wife. I'm thankful for her belief in God, her support, as I had said earlier. Guys, can't take that for granted, right? If you've got a supporting spouse, your wife supports you, guys, your husband supports you, girls, ladies, you ought to be thankful for that. Unfortunately, in my former position, I've seen a lot of husbands and wife that are constantly at odds with each other. I don't understand it. I know people grow apart, but it does tend to be more of a mindset. We need to be intentional. I need to be constantly pursuing my wife. I need to be continually trying to date her like we were 35 plus years ago. And so it's the thing, guys, that we need to continue to do is date our wives. It sounds funny. It sounds cliche. Why do I have to date her? We're married. Well, getting married is just the beginning. Living life together and being together all the time. You need to be intentional about why you married her and why she married you, and just continue to live in each other's lives and be a part of and supportive and helping. And there are times I've noticed since my mother-in-law passed away, especially more recently with the holidays coming up, my wife was a little more distant. And I just spoke up and I said, hey, is there something I did? Because I feel like you're more distant than you have been. And I just feel like there's something different. And, the initial response was, no, we're all good. But then a couple days later, she came back and she said, you're right. The holidays are kind of weighing on me a little bit. And with Thanksgiving being the first major holiday without our parents, just has gotten her thinking and just reminiscing, and while she's looking forward to continuing Thanksgiving traditions as much as we can, she's sad by the fact that her mother won't be with us, and I can't blame her. My mom, for the past several years, was in a respite home, nursing home, and so we didn't do a lot of the traditional Thanksgivings the past several years. So unfortunately, I was a little more detached from my mother than my wife was. I was actually closer to my mother-in-law. And of course, Scripture tells us a man shall leave his family and cling to his wife, so it's no surprise on that end. It hurts that my mom's no longer around, but it was a little more, or a little less, I don't know how I want to put this. I guess it's just a little more expected, given the two different situations. So yeah, guys, cherish your wife. Be thankful for her at this time. Be grateful. Do whatever you can to help her. Support her as much or more than she supports you. And just love her well, like Christ loved the church and was willing to give up his life for the church. Gentlemen, we need to be willing to give up our lives for our wives. Until next time, thanks for stopping by and listening.